People are not born by chance. Physician Y lost his father to illness when he was a medical student at age 20. After that, he had finally become a full-fledged doctor and wanted to show his gratitude to his mother, who remained behind, but last year, he also lost his mother. At 30, he was about to start a family with them, a nurse in the same ward, and was just getting started. Y came to the hospital room this morning to make rounds on an 80-year-old grandmother who had just been admitted. As soon as the grandmother saw Y's face, she said, "Oh, it's been a while since the grandmother had just been admitted this morning," and said something like that out of the blue. Y thought for sure that she had dementia. However, when the grandmother said, "You must be Mr. What?" with a firm look in her eyes, Y asked, "Did the nurse tell you my name?" The grandmother replied, "You look just like your father. Your father always used to take you by the hand to buy pickles." Every Sunday, Y's father would take the young Y's hand and buy pickles from an older woman who was selling them from a handcart in front of an empty store in the shopping district. Y, as a child, wondered why he always bought pickles from this older woman. The answer to that question was found shortly before Y's father passed away. Recalling his childhood, Y asked his father, "Oh, that older woman? She always worked hard like that to pay off the debts her son incurred when his business failed. Apparently it took him 30 years to pay them off." Y's father was the kind of person who couldn't just leave someone in trouble alone, but he worked so hard that by the time his illness was discovered, it was too late. Y can still hear his mother's heartbreaking voice as she was cremated at the crematorium, saying, "You." Last year, her mother was hit by a car while trying to help a small child in the neighborhood and died, saying, "I'm going to my father's house." Oh, so that was the lady from that time. If my father were alive, he would surely miss her. Yes, as they were talking, M came in. "Oh, Grandma, you are in this hospital room," she said, looking at Y's face. "Oh my goodness, Grandma, this is my boyfriend." The grandma was surprised. "Yes," she said, and began to cry, saying, "It's fate, it's fate." Indeed, human fate is a strange thing, and M was the grandma's grandson. A few days later, Y visited M's parents' house. They went there to pay their respects due to the engagement ceremony. At that time, Y was guided by M to a place where he was once again confronted with the old handcart leaning against the back of the house.